Real Madrid fans everywhere, how are you today? Following the big 4-1 victory over Real Sociedad, Real Madrid continue their preparations for the new season with ongoing hot transfer files. Today, we have decisive news. Mourinho solves the Bellingham puzzle. The harmony of the terrifying trio ignites the coach's plans, a new deal for Real Madrid, and a clever gesture from Mourinho to ease tensions between Vinicius and the fans. Let's begin with God's blessing. Mourinho solves the Bellingham puzzle. Journalist Jesus Gallego believes that Jude Bellingham has started the season at a level reminiscent of his first season with the club 2 years ago, confirming that Mourinho has finally found the perfect position for the English star. Analysis details. Bellingham has regained the level he showed at the start of his experience with the club 2 years ago. One of Real Madrid's biggest problems last season was not finding the right position and role for Bellingham. Mourinho has found the way to allow the player to exploit his potential better. The harmony between Bellingham, Mbappé, and Vinicius Jr. represents the most important pillar of the new Real Madrid project. What do you think of Mourinho's solution to the Bellingham puzzle? Will it be the key to restoring the English star's goal-scoring form? The harmony of the terrifying trio inside Real Madrid ignites Mourinho's plans. Spanish network Cadena SER has indicated that José Mourinho's insistence on fielding the same starting lineup for 2 consecutive matches falls within a tactical vision aimed at enhancing stability and spreading integrated footballing habits among the group of players. Harmony details. The main goal for Real Madrid's coach is to craft a special footballing chemistry and precise movement coordination in attacking areas. This step was immediately reflected in the collective performance, with noticeable improvement in passing exchange and conscious movement between the trio of Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappé, and Vinicius Jr. This cohesion between the attacking elements appears promising so far, although it is still too early to make a definitive judgment on the system's success. What do you think of the attacking trio's harmony? Will it be the key to Real Madrid's success this season? A new deal for Real Madrid. Oscar Nasi joins Castilla. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Real Madrid have reached a final agreement to sign Ghanaian defender Oscar Nasi from Granada for around €2 million after the player successfully passed his medical examination. Player information. Age, 21 years old. Primary position, center-back, also capable of playing at right-back. Height, 1.85 meters. Characterized by physical strength and the ability to play in multiple defensive positions. He will initially join Real Madrid Castilla as part of the club's talent development project. Deal background. There was interest from a German club, but Real Madrid's project was the decisive factor in his choice. He featured in the first 2 rounds of La Liga this season with Granada. What do you think of the Nasi deal? Will it be a good investment for Real Madrid's future? A clever gesture from Mourinho to ease tensions between Vinicius and Real Madrid fans. Portuguese coach José Mourinho has revealed the reason for substituting Brazilian star Vinicius Jr. immediately after he scored a goal, explaining that his decision was aimed at giving him the opportunity to listen to the support of the Santiago Bernabéu fans. Gesture details. Mourinho said Vinicius would not have left the pitch if he hadn't scored. He waited for the moment the player found the net before deciding to substitute him. The decision carried a psychological dimension, as the player received fan support in a positive moment. The substitution was not only tactical, it gave Vinicius the opportunity to leave the pitch amid applause. What do you think of Mourinho's gesture? Will it help restore Vinicius's relationship with Real Madrid fans? The sudden shift. Mourinho changed Mbappé's most important habit. Analyst Miguel Quintana believes that Mbappé has appeared in a different way at the start of the season after increasing his short movements behind the defensive line, which has given him more clear goal-scoring opportunities. Shift details. Mbappé has doubled his short and quick movements both behind the defensive line and in the spaces available in front of him. He previously tended to seek the ball at his feet rather than exploiting spaces. This change may be linked to Mourinho's instructions, who asked the French striker to increase his movements off the ball. The change has made Mbappé more dangerous, as it is now more difficult for defenders to mark him. What do you think of Mbappe's transformation under Mourinho? Will this season be the best for the French star? The first victim from Real Madrid players in the Sociedad match. The Real Madrid versus Sociedad match revealed a clear crisis at left back as the equalizing goal came from an attack that exposed Cucarellas's delayed covering. Crisis details. The chaos began with Konaté's less-than-ideal handling of Oyerachin's movement. Cucarellas was the player who paid the biggest price after arriving late to the right position to cover Subasi's shot. Mourinho didn't wait long, bringing on Marc Cucarella at the start of the second half. The Santiago Bernabéu crowd reaction to Cucarella's entrance seemed as if the fans see him as the left back they want for Real Madrid. What do you think of the left back crisis? Will Cucarella be the solution, or will Cucarellas regain his place? A new leader emerges in the Real Madrid dressing room. AS has revealed another aspect of the relationship between Jose Mourinho and Jude Bellingham, explaining that Mourinho's admiration for the Real Madrid star is not only linked to his talents, but extends to his personality and leadership ability within the dressing room. Leadership details. Bellingham does not hold any official captain's armband, but he has become one of the influential leaders within the group. He knows when to praise his teammates and give them support, and when to intervene with a raised voice to demand a reaction. This personality is one of the reasons why Mourinho values Bellingham especially. This aligns with Bellingham's strong return to prominence at the start of the season. What do you think of Bellingham's leadership personality? Will he be a future captain for Real Madrid? An urgent message to Real Madrid management from the fans after the Sociedad match. A large section of Real Madrid fans criticized the team's midfield performance, stressing that it suffers from easy build-up, pressure, and control, and demanding the club management to resolve the signing of a new midfielder before the transfer window closes. Message details. Fans believe that Real Madrid's midfield has become easy to penetrate and press. The team not only finds it difficult to play out from the back, but also allows the opponent to impose their style. Bernardo Silva alone is not enough to solve the problem. Fans warn of regret until January if a new midfielder is not signed. What do you think of the fans' message? Does Real Madrid really need a new midfielder before the transfer window closes? Cucarella draws a strong conclusion from his first appearance at the Bernabéu. Cucarella expressed his happiness with his first appearance for Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabéu, which ended with a 4-1 victory to Sociedad. Cucarella's comments. He said, "It was wonderful. I think you couldn't ask for more than that." He added, "Playing some minutes at the Santiago Bernabéu in front of our fans, and on top of that, achieving our first home win." He stressed, in the end, the most important thing is always the 3 points, and I think we proved today that we have a great team. He described the moment of the fans applauding him as very wonderful moments. What do you think of Cucarella's first appearance for Real Madrid? Will he be one of the stars of the season? Which news caught your attention the most today? Write to us in the comments. This bulletin is an effort we present for you, and every day we strive to bring you everything new about the club we all love. Your support through likes and subscriptions is what encourages us to continue. Real Madrid is not just a club, it is our home. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all the latest news. See you in the next bulletin.